A world built in the Nether with plenty of lava for your enemies to swim in. It's a description, of course, only fit for the legendary and fear-inducing battle map called Crucible. Today I'm not only going to be taking you on a nice BSL shader fuel nostalgic tour of this magnificent and nostalgic battle mode map, but I'm also going to be sharing the download links for all the 3 different variants of it for both the Bedrock and Java edition of Minecraft, so sit back, relax and enjoy. If you were to take a group of Legacy Console Edition battle mode players and ask them what map out of all the original 21 battle mode maps was the most deadly for its environment, undoubtedly the vast majority would say either Lair or Crucible, and for good reason. Both Lair and Crucible have one thing in common that makes them easily remembered, and that is the lava infested arenas that killed more players than you could possibly imagine. So welcome to the Devil's Arena. This lava filled pit designed by the exceptionally talented people at 4J Studios was home to many competitive and casual Minecraft Legacy Console Edition battle mode matches. When it was released for free with the official launch of Minecraft battle mode on June 21st, 2016, Crucible was one of the 3 default maps you could play, but unlike its 2 contemporaries, Crucible stuck out like a sore thumb. Its map design subjectively made it one of the most fascinating battle maps we'd ever see, as unlike other maps that would be released later down the line or at launch, Crucible was designed to always keep players in close proximity with no safe zones or areas that you could camp at. If you played a traditional casual or competitive match, you would spawn in the center of the map, which had 8 different exits. Once you left the center via any of the exits, you'd quickly realize that no one specific side of the map was safe, as the map would always come full circle. Regardless of if you played on the small, large or large plus variants, which were made for 9 to 16 players, any area of the map always had access from multiple sides. Going to the lower end of the map, you'd actually be in the most dangerous territory. Although there was chests scattered around all these small areas of cracked flooring, there was also an abundance of lava filling the cracks, which made one premature jump or slip up your biggest fear. It also didn't help that the entire lower area of the map is one big open and flat field, which made it really easy to not only spot players but also kill them. But see, this is where another really cool factor of Crucible came into play, and that was the weapons. On most battle maps, your best choice of weapons would either be a really good sword or a really good bow, but on Crucible, due to its dangerous environment and unstable landscape, your best weapons would be anything with a knockback enchantment on it. Yes, even a stick. And potions of fire resistance. I can't tell you the number of times I saw players get yeeted straight into one of these surrounding lava pits due to a perfectly timed slap with a knockback item. The punch enchantment on a bow and arrow would also work perfectly in this regard, but it was rather difficult to get lucky enough to get that. And having a fire resistance potion sounds like a bit of a no-brainer for anyone playing on Crucible, but it really was something that could save your life in emergencies or even help you get the best loot on the map easily. See, just under the center spawn room on Crucible, there was also another room that could be accessed from either the middle or low section of the map. This room had a chest in the middle of a lava lake, which could only be opened if players managed to cross the lava lake. The lake did have a soul sand path to get to the chest, but it was a trap, as you'd always get killed standing on the soul sand as you'd catch on fire. This, however, would often mean the majority of players would just completely avoid trying to get the chest, and it would often result in the loot in the chest continuously building up inside of it. The chest also was one of the few high powered loot chests in the entire map, so if you could get to it, the chances of you finding some overpowered loot was really high. As I'm sure you can imagine, having a fire resistance potion was a key to getting across safely. Now before I end, I wanted to bring up Project Lem and its amazing battle mode online. Like I mentioned in my previous videos covering Cavern and Cove, many people don't know that playing these maps in 2022 is still possible, and I don't just mean by booting up your old Minecraft Xbox 360 edition either. As I've covered in some of my more recent videos, it's possible to play all the other Minecraft battle mode maps on Java edition on a server called leb.dirtbox.xyz, which allows you to play classic Minecraft battle mode maps online with shaders and interact with fellow LC supporters, which is awesome. You should be seeing some footage here of me playing on Crucible with some of the awesome players on this server, and if you haven't already seen my more recent videos covering the server and its fantastic battle mode online, you should definitely check them out. I'll have a little title card pop up at the top right hand side of the screen right now for my most recent video regarding it. I also want to clarify that although I am sharing the map downloads and making this video, obtaining these maps and all their respective variants would not have been possible without the amazing collaboration and help I received from my good friends and fellow Minecraft LC supporters, Emmy, Jake and MC4F. These people invested insane amounts of their own time to help make this possible, so please show them and their amazing channels some love, which will be linked down below in the description. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did go to enjoy this video, found it interesting and useful, please share it with your friends and family, drop a like, and if you have any Minecraft Legacy Console Edition maps you'd like me to share in a future video, leave a comment letting me know what they are. Also, be sure to subscribe and turn the notification bell to stay notified when I release any new videos, and hopefully I'll see you peeps later on. Thank you for watching, and everybody, peace out.